Alright. Hopefully that's working now. Alright. This is Mr. Sun, and today I'm horny for Minecraft. Joking aside, I'm sorry that I'm late with this one, but a lot of real life stuff was going on, and I didn't really get any recording done, so I didn't have this one pre-prepared for upload. So this is the first one where I'm just gonna record it and then upload pretty much as soon as I'm done, so let's get into it. Oh, right. Oh, frick. I remember now that I died last time I was on. So today I'm rebuilding from the ashes. This is Mr. Sun Plays Semi-Hardcore, the series where I'm playing on a non-hardcore world, and every time I die, I restart from... Why is there a... What? This is the same... Is this just... I did it here and then I moved it over there? Is that what this is? I think that's what it was. Okay, yeah, sorry, this has been a while since I was playing on this world, so... Okay, so I need more spruce, which I can grow easily enough, and I'll need more cobble, which I'll have to mine, which means I'm going to be doing a lot of mining, which... This is the kind of thing that most people do off camera, but this entire playthrough is only on camera stuff, so here we go. But yeah, today... Sorry, this week, the stuff I had going on this week was I had apartment inspections. So my manager had to come into my apartment and make sure all the stuff is still working, like the sink and the lights and stuff. And right, that's where the entrance to the mines is. And also... Gosh, what? Right, I've got paperwork. I've got government paperwork I've got to finish up and turn in as soon before my phone appointment as I can, and I've got shopping to do tomorrow because I, need food and supplies and stuff, and just so much going on all the time. Always overwhelming. And I've got to call Comcast and ask them what the heck is up with a bill that I have. That I'm pretty sure should not be the way it is. So yeah, it's nice to just to play Minecraft instead. But yeah, I haven't had time to do as much as I wanted to in Minecraft. I've been playing my ancient world, which at some point I will give more of a tour for. I think I showed off a little bit of it last time. Hi, cat. What? You sensed that I was recording and you came in for attention? I hope the mic's picking you up, you loud little screamer, you. Here, hop up on this. Hop up on this. There you go. How about you curl up over there and let me focus on the game, okay? Guess how dare I not pet you more? I should be petting you as much as you want to be petted. Yes, go eat your kibble. I've probably talked about Paint Cat before, I can't remember, but in case I didn't, or in case, anyone missed when I did, Paint Cat is one of a litter of feral kittens that I befriended years ago, and she has been a steady presence in my life ever since. The first time I ever held her, she bit the shit out of my thumb. but we're now quite friendly. She mostly lives outside, but spends an increasing amount of time with me every year. She is fixed. I wasn't the one that got her fixed, though I did help get her mother fixed. Her mother does not trust me, but I managed to trap her in my apartment once and get her handed over to people who got her fixed. Her mother had 3 litters before I managed to get her trapped and turned in. I had trapped her before, but the person to turn her into wasn't available, so I had to wait longer. Thankfully, she did not have another litter in between those times. Paint Cat was a member of... Paint Cat's litter was 5 kittens long. 2 of them have since gone missing, and I really hope they're okay, but they haven't shown up in a long time, and the possibilities are worrying. But the other 3 do come by regularly. They're doing well. Paint Cat is the one that's around the most. I have seen the kittens from Ash Mama's second litter, but they don't trust me, and they almost never show up. And the kittens from her 3rd litter were thankfully adopted out. Were captured and taken care of, and I do not have to worry about them. I just have to keep being here for her 1st litter, who... I am one of their safe havens. At some point, I would like to get Paint Cat taken to the vet and chipped and registered as my cat, but she does not take being contained well, so... In addition, I've always got other stuff going on, so it can never be a priority, even though it would be nice. It's good just that she's fixed and isn't going to be having any more. And they aren't going to be having any more feral kittens. Not by Paint Cat, not by her mother. The Tom that I met before them has also been fixed, I should stop talking about the cats. I'm just gonna ramble a bit about stuff I've already said. Maybe, okay, this isn't gonna happen this time, because I'm just in a hurry to record and post, but at some point I should upload a picture of Paint Cat and post it either in the video or as the thumbnail or something. Maybe in the community tab. That's something I could do in the community tab. And let y'all see what Paint Cat looks like. What do you think, girl? You want to have an audience? She wants to have wet food. And some petting. And apparently for her nose to be clear, she's snuffling a little over there. Welcome back, girl. She is back on the footstool. I'm sticking my leg out over to let her rub up against it. Jeez, I found gold before I found iron. Oh, shoot. I didn't turn the mini-map off. Whoops. Sorry, so used to it. I keep forgetting to, not have it on this version. This world. I was just looking at it for the, height for the Y level that I'm on, and that's what reminded me it was there. Because I'm so used to just tuning it out when I'm not actively looking at it. Hello, deep slate level. Paint cat, I'm taking my foot back. I can't sit all stretched out like this. Maybe I should go upstairs and do a little bit of exploring. Maybe I'd be better off finding iron at a village than this. I mean, at least I'm getting coal. That's good. I can use it for fire, for decoration. I was gonna pour myself a cup of... Ooh, I forgot to write something down. Just a moment. I was gonna give myself a cup of juice to drink while I played, but I looked in the fridge and all I had was cran apple. I have cran apple, I have booze, I have milk, I have milk-based protein drink, I have an energy drink I don't actually want to drink. I bought it because the can looked so cool. And that was years ago. I think it's well expired now. I had some Monster, but I drank it. Nothing I really want. So all I have is my water. That I always have water available, but I wanted juice as well. I have a bunch of tea, but it's too warm to make a cup of tea this late in the afternoon. I mean, it's not super hot. If I was really craving tea, I'd drink it, but I'm not craving tea. Really just like some plain apple or orange juice, not cran apple. I'm okay with cran apple. It's just too dry for what I'm feeling right now. Hi, Paint Cat. Yes, I am just rambling about juice, aren't I? Well, I have to talk about something with the recording going. And, you know, it's just somewhere I can put my thoughts, you know? Well, I'm just play Minecraft, say whatever I'm thinking. It's almost like a little audio journal. Thank goodness I have a bed now. I guess I should work on making myself a real house. I shouldn't have just popped out that quick without looking around. Oh, right, my chickens. Hi, chickens. Start cooking potatoes for food. The urge to press the map button because I wanted to look for villages. Alright. Let's go poking around, see what I can find before I do any more digging, because I know because of the nature of these raw videos that I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff out there that most people would skip over, but still, it's more entertaining viewing if I explore and go find stuff, right? And I just really could use some iron. Hey, maybe it'll be cool and I'll find a ruin. Not that that'll help a ton with the iron, but still. Let's go up there. Let's get some height so I can see better. I was considering working today on some more learning to code, because I'm learning C#, but I decide... Oh, hey! Cherry trees. But I decided to do this instead, because I am late with the upload. Not that I have a set schedule yet, but I'd hope to put one out on Friday, and if you have... I don't know what time it is when you're watching this, but for me, it's Tuesday. So, that's very late. Like I said, a lot of real life stuff going on. But hopefully, after next week, it'll start clearing up. I'll have more free time, and I can start recording more in advance. Maybe even start up a second series, because this is the semi-hardcore series where I'm trying not to die too much, because every time I die, I restart. But there's also... There's also could be the series where I show off my existing builds, the Mr. Sun Tours series, or I could do what I call the strip, where I let me just a sec. Let me turn chunk. Oops, that's not the right. There, I could turn chunks on, where I set up some come on, break. Set up command blocks so that I can't leave a chunk, so that every time I try, it teleports me back into the chunk. And then I just go in a straight line. I clear the landscape in a straight line. Only allowed to go one horizontal chunk. And that's that would be the strip. Oh, hey, there's I can't tell if they have a blacksmith. But I guess I'll... Oh, hey! That's a meadow that has the cornflowers. Nice. I really like cornflowers, and sometimes they're hard to get in good amounts. Alright, let's go over to that village. Oh, hey, there's lava if I need it. Oh, do I do... No, I don't have good armor, and I'm trying not to die, so I'm not going to do the trick where I jump into the very edge of the lava to cut my fall. Let's just go the slow way. You are coming back with me. Oh, that's a whole flower forest, isn't it? Oh my gosh, and look at that cave. I'm glad I came walking out here. That is a heckin' cave. Oh, no, I don't think I can quite... There we go. Now I can make that jump. Oh, just barely. Ooh. Felt my chest lock up there for a second. Nerve-wracking. Yes, I saw the water before I did that little fumble fall. So I knew I was falling into water. Oh my god, my screen has some smears on it from when I last cleaned it and didn't dry it properly. Give me a sec. I gotta wipe this a little bit. Whenever I'm looking at blackness, it gets all these nasty little smears from that. Next time I wipe it down, I have to remember to dry it properly. Oh shoot. I've not been full screen this whole time. I've been playing like I normally play, with it just in the center of my screen. Whoops. That's, sorry about that. Oh. I'm so used to playing Minecraft as 1600 by 900 vertical, 1600 horizontal. But that makes it look weird in the OBS, so I have to full screen it. And then I forgot to. So you got to see me playing it at the size I normally play it at. That is, I don't know if it renders properly in the... Oh my gosh, food. Food, 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 food. Nitwit. Oh, I forgot to turn that off too. Horse. Oh yeah, I figured out another thing I can talk about. My friend got... my friend had recommended a while back that I watch the YouTube show Angel Hair, and I finally did, and yes, that is good. People will tell you it's analog horror sometimes. It is not. It is something else. It is analog... It's an analog style series, but it's not horror. It has some of what I would call horror elements, but in a really atypical way. It is not like other... It's not like other girls. Sorry. So, yeah, I certainly recommend it. I've been watching a bunch of reactions to it after I watched it. I've actually been collecting a whole bunch of cool reactions that I've been watching. There's others that I want to watch, but there's just something off-putting about them. One of them was like 3 people reacting to it, but 2 of them were super quiet. It's like I turned it up, and I still could barely hear them, so I just gave up on that one. And but yeah, it's been really cool, and it's interesting because I was not raised in that kind of Christian household where those were the shows that the in-universe show of Angel Hair was based on. That I didn't watch that kind of stuff growing up. So it's always fascinating when I see other people for whom that was their normal, that they watch the Angel Hair web series and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is just like my childhood. This is just like the shows we used to watch when I was young." And then conversely, there's the people who don't even realize that it's supposed to be a Christian media show until they get to the part where she starts spouting biblical lessons. And it's just like, dude, I knew by the time I saw the VHS cover mock-up, because that just looks like that style of show. Not to mention the fact that this is literally called Angel Hair and is about an angel, but it's like you're like, oh, but angels can be fantasy things, but then you see that VHS cover and you should be like, oh, yes, I see the Christian media influence. Oh no, it's night. Oh boy. Can I get home in time, or am I gonna have to buckle down in a hole? I took too long. I was so distracted talking about Angel Hair. Anyway, it's a really cool series, and I'm just sort of reluctant to spoil much of it for people who haven't seen it yet, because, like, I say when I, like, have 3 subscribers thereabouts, I'd have to go check, but I know at least 3 subscribers. Like, one of them commented on one of my videos, and the other 2 are people I know personally. So that's 3, and if there's more than that, I'm surprised. I should have double-checked. I would double-check now, but I'm kind of trying to get to safety. The Angel Hair music just has been playing constantly in my head since I watched it. It's real. The music for the show is so good. Like, and again, I'm saying this as someone who did not grow up with Christian media. This is not nostalgia. This is just me going, oh, it's good music. It's nice to listen to. I'm just looking at that portal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, there's some frickin' iron when my inventory's full. I guess I could put some stuff down, but I could also come back. Let's put some stuff down. Sure would be nice right now to have a bucket. How do I want to do this? I think I go in like this. Let's not hit my head the whole way back up. Yes, there we go. Okay. First things first, let's light this up so nothing can sneak up behind me. Take another look here. Oh boy. Well, once I have a bucket of water, it'll be nicer to go up and down into there. There's some more iron over there. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's carve my way over from over here. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh god, oh, just... Or that. Or I can do that. Whatever works, works. Making myself nervous. Alright. Oh, there's some iron over there. Let's go get that. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, God, skeleton. Spider. Creeper. Okay. Okay, as long as I stay away from that skeleton, I can manage this. Oh, God, they've gotten me cornered. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Oh, no. Okay. Doing okay? Still doing okay? Okay. Skeletons that way. Creepers this way. Oh my god, why are there so many zombies? I was like, maybe I should save this to make gold with later, and I was like, no, use it for the armor right now. Okay, we're still doing okay. Hi. There's iron over there, but there's also a skeleton over there. Where are you? Oh god, there's a skeleton over here too. Oh boy. And there's that skeleton. Okay. You know what, let's leave. Let's leave. I got some iron. I got enough iron to make a pick and a bucket. Let's not get greedy. Let's just get out of here. I'll make a pick and a bucket. That's enough to establish myself. Let's see what I should... Okay, I can take the feet back off now. What do I want to bring home? You have looting? Well, you're coming home with me. Don't give a shit about you. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see if I can get home before dark. Oh boy. I realize I've actually allowed myself to be slightly disoriented from my home base. Not enough that I won't be able to find it again, just enough that I can't point straight at it and go that way. I mean, I know it's roughly this direction. It's like this direction and then a little that way. Let me see if I can get up on this mountain. As long as I can get up on the mountain, I can get back to it. Arm is actually a little sore. I tweaked my elbow a little bit yesterday, and it's apparently it's hurt worse than I thought. I thought it was just fine, but the way I'm holding it to do my Minecraft is not helping. What? Oh, it's the cherry blossoms. I was like, is that a bee in a hurry? What was that zooming past? Oh. I feel better now that I have a little bit of iron on me. It's not much, but it's a start. And maybe I can go back there again in the future. Once I feel a little more confident. Once I have a shield. That's the other thing I should make. Okay. I'll have a bucket, a pick, and enough iron to make a shield and a backup shield later when the first one breaks. I also should improve my house, because this is not enough space. There we go. That's so much better. Ugh, what a mess. Let me at least get all this dirt out of here. That'll free up a bunch of space. Alright. Dirt now lives outside where it belongs. Until I get a proper storage room. I need a couple more stacks of cobble just for the base of this. We'll just dig shallow. Actually, we'll dig oh, that's what I should do. I should with the other, I shouldn't save it as a backup for my next shield. I should turn it into a stone cutter. So I can make stairs more efficiently, and other things. Oh, right, I forgot to remind everyone that I am playing on 1.20.1. I will be updating to the newest version at some point in the future, but not right away. I have to wait first until it's the one that's currently in develop is released, and then I want to make sure that all my data packs and mods are up to date, all the ones I can get anyway. It's starting to look like some of the ones that I like will not be properly updating, and I'll have to get replacements for them. Which is a shame. Like, one of them that I'm really fond of that I think isn't updating is this. The EBT editor with UI that I like. I got this one because I wanted to be able to put custom names and lore on things without having to use some third party, some editor where I'd have to exit the game, load my save into a third party program, do what I wanted to do, re-enter the world. It was a lot. It would have been a lot of fuss. And like the other way is to just give item with lore, but that gives you the item. I wanted to put lore and stuff on existing items. I wanted to be on my survival world and give myself lore and naming without cheating items in. And this was just so perfect for my need. And yes, I can edit with it too, but that's not why I have it. Though I have used that edit when I was on my laboratory world for experiments, for like testing horses and things. By the way, using this editor, you can give horses absolutely ludicrous stats, and it's funny. Maybe before I leave the recording for today, I'll go onto my laboratory world and get a super-powered horse and show you what can happen with it. I mean, I'm sure you can predict, but it's fun anyway. think I'd also at some point like to start a Skyblock world with one of these. At some point, I'm just gonna have too much. I can't do very much in a week. So there's gonna be a time where if I create enough worlds, I'm gonna be staggering my. I'm gonna be I'm not gonna be doing everything every week, but I really like playing Minecraft. It's one of my favorite games. It's the game I spend the most time on, period. And I've been playing it since late 2010. Whoops. I don't need to worry so much about combining my picks anymore. I'm well established now. It's just habit. I need you to know that anytime I go quiet for longer than 5 seconds, the music player in my brain starts putting Angel Hair songs back on. Oh, guardian angel. Yep. I don't remember a lot of the words, partially because I'm hearing not the version from the OST, but the version from inside the web series, where it's distorted and warped and slowed down. I'll have to see in the future about getting some royalty-free music that I can play while I play Minecraft, because that would help keep me from getting distracted as badly if I just had a little bit of music going in the background. What level am I on by now? F3, 41, jeez. I'm still pretty dang high. I mean, this is a slow way to dig down, but I'm not here to dig fast. I'm here to get cobble. What's my OBS say, by the way? About 45 minutes. I'm thinking about taking a bathroom break shortly. But let me work on my little tower first, because like, yeah, 10 minutes down in the mine, down in the quarry, and then take a bathroom break. That's scintillating YouTube right there. Let's actually show some progress before I do something like that. Okay. So there's the basic ring. Let's raise these stairs another block. Okay, so I said I was gonna make a... What did I just hear? Oh, it's the chickens. I thought I heard a drowned. So, let's get my iron. And I'll need 3 stone. It's getting dark. Let's cook some more potatoes for my food. Let's eat this bread, because I'm going to be making potatoes and potatoes, so... Okay. There we go. That's a much more efficient way of getting stairs. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, this is gonna be the level that you come down from below. So let's do it like this. I'll have to extend this path that way a little bit once I don't need the chickens to be there anymore. I'll need to move them. Okay, so. Sorry, it's a little hard to do this weird little zigzag. One short. Jeez. Should have counted. I mean, even though it's not far to walk, it's still annoying to have to go back for one. There we go. So that's the... Here, I'm going to get an above view. Yep, that's about what I want, I think. So, do I want the interior floor... No, I think I want the interior floor to be spruce. Yes. Which means it's time to go get more spruce. It is also time to start a dedicated wood chest, because this chest continues to get more and more full. Alright, we'll do it in this style for now, where I go logs on the bottom, misc wood on the middle, and saplings on the top. And I immediately forgot forget to... The ladders are in here now. That crack, that water is going to be so full of animals eventually. Sore neck. My friend and I are currently working on our AU with our OC in Full Metal Alchemist, as we so often do. We're currently discussing one that we call the Chimera AU, where she's a human chimera, and actually we're doing the one where both she and Roy are human chimera. He's secretly one, and they knew each other through the lab in their chimera forms, where they weren't supposed to use their names because of the lab secrecy stuff, whatever. But he slipped her his phone number, and she showed him her human form. And so later, the lab is sending her to try to become a state alchemist, but so she shows up at the exam, and he's there overlooking the exam that day, just happened to be there, and is shocked when he recognizes her. And so he goes up to her later and is like, "Hello, dear," because her chimera is a deer, and is like trying to hint that he knows her, and it takes her a minute to figure out that it's him. But eventually she clues in, and he ends up taking her to have dinner with him and Maze. And she failed her exam, so he's like, "Hey, how about I try taking you on as an apprentice?" Sort of as a way of giving her something to do that'll help keep her from being sent back to the labs, just as not being successful in them getting their claws into yet another branch of the military with their chimera. It's like, oh, they could have had really good funding if she'd passed, but it's like, oh, wait, the flame alchemist is going to apprentice her? He's never taken an apprentice. This is a great opportunity, blah, blah, blah. They approve it. They let her go off with him to East. And then me and Mary spend several days talking about Wynn and Roy slowly falling in love. Because we like to ship them. It's fun. In our latest discussion, we were deciding that she gets severely injured during the promise day, and she's forced into her chimera form, and she's afraid to go back to her human form because of the injuries, so she's having to be treated in her chimera form. She's spending like weeks stuck in it, and it's really she's ready to be shunned. She's ready to she's ready to let Roy just pretend he never knew. She wants him to have his good standing so he can go about his life while she's shunned by everyone for being a freak. But no, he's not going to let that happen. Of course he isn't. And besides, she's been working with his team this whole time. They know she's a good lady. They're not going to turn on her either. She's the same person she ever was, even if it turns out that she's part deer through no fault of her own. And she was mixed with a male deer, too, so she has big antlers. She likes to saw them off when they grow in because they're actually irritating, really. And some of you might be thinking, wait, if she's been combined with a male deer, what does that mean for their bedroom life? And I'll tell you, it means whatever we're feeling at the time when we're writing it. Sometimes that's a yes, and sometimes that's a no. It depends on the mood, you know? That's the fun thing about fanfic. You could change things up however you like at any time. You're in control. And if that means giving your OCs a penis the length of a forearm, so be it. But no, that's Roy, actually, because his chimera, they're both dual chimera. They're mixed with multiple animals, and he's dog and horse. So, because you know, the dog of the military joke and Roy Mustang, it's entirely for the joke of it. But length of a forearm, and he gets woozy when it's time to do the deed, because that's a lot of blood movement. Why am I putting wood in the... And this is why I mark this series as not for kids. I'm not one of those kid-friendly YouTubers. I am very much an adult having adult fun, and sometimes that involves video games. And sometimes that involves fanfic. And sometimes that involves talking about fanfic while playing video games. You can do whatever you want forever. Hi! Why are there so many... The zombies do not approve of my fanfic. Oh, iron. Never mind, maybe they do approve. They're bringing me gifts. They're bringing me gifts. Iron. Woo! Oh, there's lava up there. That's a lot closer than the pool that's off that way. Okay. Let's go to bed. Let's turn my lighting grid off, which I can't do while I'm in the bed. There we go. Hello, zombie. Man, why was there no knockback when I hit you? Okay. Another one? Where? You could have warned me that was behind me, chickens. Alright. I think I need to beat the trees back a little more, maybe. Yeah, I need to beat the trees back more, partially just so I have more room for growing spruces. The next thing to work on, what kind of stairs do I want? Do I want to start a straight stair out that goes starting here and goes that way? Do I want a spiral stair that goes counterclockwise around? Dude! I saw you watching me. Don't pretend. Don't just turn around and pretend you weren't watching me. Well, come on down then. Join me. Never mind, I'm gonna go take care of your buddy that I just heard drown. There you are. Hi. Right. No more distractions. Time to cut trees. Wait. Okay. Cut trees and then go to the bathroom. I don't have to go that bad yet. I was like, oh, right, I forgot to go to the bathroom. Anyhow, yeah, we were talking about the promise day and about her getting injured and her... Normally, after the promise day, we have her helping Roy out while he's blind. We, like, write him as being blind longer than the series implies that he's blind in canon. And, no, we string it out so that we can have some lovely hurt comfort where she cares for him and helps him out. But in this case, she's more injured than he is, so she can't really help like we normally have. So yeah, she's the one spending a lot of time in the hospital while he is taking care of her, honestly, once he's healed up anyway, because he it's not just his eyes. Even if the come on, brain, Philosopher's Stone, even if they spend it on to heal his eyes, then he still has to get his hands taken care of because they were kind of stabbed through. And that. You don't want to end up in a Jesus situation here where he just has open wounds on his hands forever. The reason I get on top of the ladder to break them is they break faster that way. So I'm just... Even if it means I then have to go back off the ladder. Because if I just do it like this, you can see that's slow. I'm in this... I've put myself in this valley, which means I just don't have a lot of good distant vision. Even if I cranked up my render distance, I wouldn't be able to see far. In my other world, I have an elytra, and I just really would like to go for a flight right now and get a look at around the land, but... That's not what I have available to me in this world. Not yet, anyway. It's nice seeing a build starting to come together, though. Not just stuck in a lump hut forever. And not... Like, I had some visions for the island, but nothing super concrete. So it's good here to have a project I'm active on. I don't know what it's going to look like as this tower grows upwards, but I know how to start, and I can just keep going as long as I want. I don't think this is going to be like a coherent, normal tower, though. I think I'm going to do my just make it up as I go process. Alright, but first off, I have to decide. How do I want these stairs? I think I'll go up the middle and then split. So this is the midpoint of my... Okay, so let's put the stairs just past the midpoint. And let's also make them hollow-backed, not just solid. And what we'll do is back here we'll have the ladder that goes down into the basement and then into the mines. Is that a good height for... I'd actually like it if it was even taller. Let's see if what I can do here. Yes. I think that's what I want. There we go. Yes. Nice, big, tall. Don't know what I'm going to do about that corner. That's an awkward corner. Maybe some sort of thing that sits there to encourage you to go this way. I have realized a mistake. This place where I'm standing on now is supposed to be the outer wall. I need to restructure this. I need to tear it all down now. Don't get all caught up in a shape that you're not going to commit to. That you'll not be happy. If it's not right, tear it out, redo it. Go to bed. Start a new day. Make some more frickin' axes, because I'm burning through my axes. Alright. Quickly. Pale tower, medium tower, dark or medium tower. I don't have a very dark... Well, wait. I don't want to use it for this tower, but I do have access to dark oak. There's some in that direction. Do I want to go get some? Yes, I think I do. I didn't replant my spruce. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Okay, so it's that way is the dark oak. And I would like to get even just a little to... Let's get some more sugarcane growing. Yes, there it is. There it is. It's not even that far. Alright. Normally what I do is I find a little bit of dark oak that's isolated from the others so that when I cut it down it doesn't leave a whole bunch of floating leaves. Do I want to take the time to do that? Oh, I was about to say do I want to take the time to do that this time, and there's dark oak right here at the bottom for me. Of course, I do want a minimum of 4 saplings, so let's see what I can get. I could commit to just eventually cutting down the entire dark oak forest, and then I don't have to worry about hanging leaves at all. Seriously? Wait. What's it? No saplings? No saplings at all. Alright. Alright. I'll have to see where else I can find. Those dark oaks don't look connected to the rest. Can I get up there that only if I'm willing to dig the dirt, which I might. Yes. Okay, I was right. These dark oaks are not connected to the others. 4 saplings is the minimum, but more is better because of the nature of how annoying it is to grow dark oak. 2. Three. 4. Bare minimum achieved. Alright. That's just sticks down there. I don't have to chase after them. Nice thing about dark oak is they do have a good amount of logs per tree. I'm trying to get a good look before I worry too much about cutting down more. Just what's in this area? I don't want to go too far. I don't want to lose my tree. But, oh god. Oh gosh. Do I have... Did I leave fire tick on? Oh, do I want to turn off fire tick? Oh. Normally I play with fire tick off. I didn't realize. Right, let's at least make sure it's not going to jump from this tree to this tree, huh? Do I want to bring you home? No, not today. Good to know you're there. That's even more lava that I have access to. Yeah, let's go deal with that dark oak. You're coming home with me. I don't want to be caught out at night, so let's just get this taken care of. Why am I turning hitboxes on? So it's easier to pick to see the items when they fall, so I make sure I pick them all up. Especially because this is an awkward place for items to fall. Alright, 2 trees worth. Doing well. I've never entirely understood why leaves seem to sometimes have hitboxes like this and sometimes don't. I'm sure there's some logical reason that someone who really deeply understands how Minecraft works would understand, but I am not that person. Oh, jerk-ass neighbors playing their bass loud again. Hopefully they won't do it for long. Sometimes they play it really loud enough to give me a headache for way too long, but sometimes it's just brief, so who knows this. I'll shut the window when I get up to use the bathroom, but that only helps so much, because it's bass, it's not, it goes right through a lot of obstructions. Oh, hi. Let's not. Alright. Where's my... Oh, God. Close to you, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Hi. Are you gonna... Okay, good. You go in that. Yeah, there... That thump is gonna bother me. I might have to end the recording, because if it keeps going for long, I'm gonna turn into a frothing, furious monster starting to wish ill on them. It just... It gets to me. When there's a thrumming bass for too long, it just removes my ability to be civilized. It's gone quiet again, though, so maybe this is one of those times where they're not gonna... It's hard to tell, because sometimes it, like, turns it on and off repeatedly for hours. And now it's back again. See, it just starts and stops and starts and stops. And it's really infuriating. And this is why I might have to stop recording, because I won't be able to talk about anything else, because it eats my entire attention. And turns me into a... Whoops, that is not the button I wanted to press. That's the one I wanted. Alright. So, get my stuff put away. Go to bed. I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom, and I will shut the window, and we'll see if I feel like recording a little more when I get back. Alright, I am returned. Mostly what I'm worried about here is, well, obviously I'm worried about it driving me crazy, being loud and noisy, but I mean, what I'm worried about with the recording is me not being able to talk about anything else except the noise, which would is not something I want to subject you to. I don't want you to just hear nothing but me complaining for the next half hour. That would suck, so... But let's see what I can do fixing this issue I had. All right, so do I want to do a pale tower? Yeah, sure. Let's do a pale tower. Oh shit. Ah, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting steps. See, I did these stripped logs, and I want to rip them back out before I cover them up to save the wood. Because I can get 4 times the wood if I turn them into planks. I'll leave that one there, because that's the doorway. Okay. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Ugh. No, they're too noisy. I'm gonna have to call this off, or I'm just every few minutes I'm gonna be bitching about them, and that's just not fun for anyone. Oh, they're just so awful. Just don't be like my neighbors. Don't play your bass so loud that it's thrumming through the whole neighborhood. Be better than this. Oh, it's already given me a headache. Oh, I hate this so much. Alright, we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up. We're just gonna shut myself in here, and we're gonna quit out. And I promised some horse shenanigans. So before I leave, I'm gonna do some horse shenanigans. Even if I'm not feeling very good right now. Okay. Oh, right, I have to tame you. Gonna be a lot faster to tame you if I stuff you full of carrots first. Or apples? Or sugar? Why are you not... There you go. Okay. So, here's nice normal horse running. Oh, wait. Normal horse running. Normal horse jumping. I can... I'm stressed out, and I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. So, attributes. Generic movement. Max health. Let's give you a ton of health so I don't accidentally kill you doing something. Follow. Jump. Here we go. Jump strength. How about we turn this to 10? Oh. And that's why we up the health. Let's see. Okay, strength. Strength was... Oh, I can almost land in that lava pit. Let's not do that. I don't want this horse to die. Okay, so... And then... Movement speed was number 6. Yeah, here we go. Oh, gosh. Yep, so there's a horse with 10. If I barely tap, it moves dozen yards. No, we're not doing 200 today. Well, I guess we could, but oh, right, that's the danger, is I lose everything. That's why I don't want to go to 200. Actually, wait. I have a solution for this. Let me just... I've somehow ended up in a... Whoa, hello. Okay. Alright, okay. Stay there for a sec, horse. Okay. What? That... I was trying to anchor myself... I was trying to give myself a teleport point to where I was. Why did that happen? Fuck. Oh, horse. Horse. That's the danger. Super speedy horse. Come here, horse. Yep. That's the problem with super speedy horse. All it has to do is move a little bit and then it vanishes. No idea where it went. Hi, new horse. Okay, so, you and me. TP here. There we go. Okay. That's... Now, I have a bunch of carrots. Give myself a saddle. Let's give you apples, too. Oh, you're already friendly. Alright. Okay, horse. Why'd you have extra attributes? Oh, Bye? Okay, let's try this again. Okay. I think that was the horse. Oh, the thrumming. I can hear it. Come on, horse. Tame, tame. I need to finish having fun with you and get off my recording before I become a ravening, hate-filled monster against my neighbor, who seems to think their music is more important than the comfort of everyone in the neighborhood. A reminder that I have already shut the window and it's still a problem. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, you are tame. Attributes. Movement. 100. Alright. Alright, horse. You and me, we're about to do something quite silly. Let's point you away from the lava. Whoa! Oh, God! Whoa. Oh, gosh. Ah. The map can't keep up with where I'm going. Like, I don't just mean that the map can't keep up visually. I mean, the numbers aren't keep necessarily keeping up. They're struggling a little. Oh, yeah, good thing I didn't fall in that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh no. What? Oh, okay. I'm in the back of my sign. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. Oh boy. Every time I press a button, I'm just somewhere else entirely. Oh, wow. Oh boy. Oh no. Right, horse. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh boy. Come on. Come on, horse. It's actually more controlled to go backwards. I would like to try and get you in a pit or otherwise contained. You know what? Good enough. Wait, what happens? I'm gonna put you on a lead and see what happens. Oh, yep. Whoa, hi. Hello. You know what? I'm just gonna leave you there. Good, have a good day, horse. You are now the fastest horse in the world. Ah. Alright. Time for me to get off. Just leave you with this quick little look at the mess of my laboratory world that now has 2 super fast horses loose in it. Alright. Have a good one, and I'm going to go suffer through this noise. Have a good... Bye.